We are officially running it back. It seems like, probably what? The third or second video being made past 12 o'clock, or actually past 11. Whatever I usually say, it's past that time, so, you know. But, yeah, no, this video is, you know, just like the other ones, it's just something to let out what I've had, you know, just been thinking of and other random stuff. Wanted to start with, I have an addiction. I have an addiction and I'm gonna be trying to quit it from here on out. Going to try and quit that addiction. Now, I know you may be thinking like, oh my god, is this guy doing drugs? This guy smoking, this guy vaping? No, I'm not fucking stupid, dude. Only fucking idiots do drugs, smoke, or vape. Fucking dumbasses, man. Whatever. Nonetheless, listen. If you're trying it, that's one thing. But like, if you just keep on using it, man, I don't know. Like, I will like, dude, my friends have done weed. Like, they did it because they wanted to do it. All right, like, it's just my personal view on it. Just, you know, it's not cool. It's not cool, dude. Like smoking, vaping, dude, you're just slowly killing yourself. You're an idiot if you do it. But, you know, I wouldn't say that my addiction isn't, you know, ruining me in some way. Because I have an addiction to porn. Yeah. Don't know if that's gonna come to a big shock to all of you, you know. May to some, others it may not. But yeah, no, listen. It's just, you know, in my world, I have so much free time. Like, in my mind, I have infinite time, but I have nobody to spend that time with. And, you know, it's always, you know, it's always special to me when I can spend time with someone else, because it means I'm not stuck in my thoughts, getting lost in some random nonsense I'm thinking about, you know. Have I tried kicking the addiction? Yeah. Things that I've realized help me kick the addiction have been, you know, making my card game, working on it, playing games with friends, and also, for some random reason, watching anime. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just like, you know, it's calming, it's soothing, gets my mind off of that stuff, you know. You know, a follow-up question to that may be like, hey, have you ever watched hentai? Like, yeah, I've watched it, but have I ever, you know, gave it the time of day? No, I haven't. You know, I watched it because I could and I can. Didn't get, you know, didn't get hard from it, and you know, it's just like it's there, you know. Like, I gotta tell you what, those animation studios, dude, they are paying those animators some good ass money, dude. I tell you what, they're paying them. I'll say that. But yeah, no, listen, this addiction, I'm gonna try and quit it. Just get rid of anything that can just, like, you know, like, dude, like, I mean, like, I don't want to, like, say this shit, but man, like, I don't get hard in school. Like, I mean, are you supposed to get hard in school? Are you supposed to have a stiff one in school? No, that's weird. It's weird, it's out of the ordinary, but, you know, it's like, I've seen better, you know? It's just like when you've seen better, it's like you can't be impressed by less. You know, it's that sort of weird it's just that weird ideology, you know? Like, it's just, can't get impressed, you know? Like, dude, like, the main stuff I watch is just like, you know, big boobs. That's it. Like, that's just like something that I will never grow away from. It's something that it's just always on my mind, dude. It's just always on my mind, you know? It's weird. Listen, I know it's weird coming from some either stranger or someone you've known for a long time, and it's like, dude, I don't really need to know all this information about you, you know? I don't need to know any of these specific things. And yeah, you're right. You don't need to know any of these things. But at the same time, this channel and the whole point of any of this is like, whenever I make something, it's based off of my emotions. It's based off of how I feel. Based off of how I feel, that's the content that I wish. It's just stuff that I want to say, you know. Like, listen, when I have said stuff on this channel, dude, it's gotten my mind off of it. Like the whole my thoughts and the whole, you know, controversy. I've been able to get that stuff off of my mind because of just venting it out. And it's weird, you know. It's a weird thing. It doesn't make sense. It shouldn't make sense. But for some reason, you know, it's like a weight's being lifted off my shoulders. Yeah, no. Listen. I haven't been asked the question of, hey, do you hate anyone? Hate's a strong word. I definitely have my gripes about people, like I have my dislikes about a person. Like maybe the person talks too much, or maybe the person's just overall annoying. I can't really say that I hate people, you know, like I can't really gain that strong of an emotion towards someone. But at the same time, you know, it's not like there isn't that exception or anything. It's not like there isn't someone that like isn't like it's not like there's not someone I hate. Like I would definitely say that I have a very strong distaste for this person. And you know, I'll just talk about why I dislike this person in a way. No, for I've already said all of this nonsense. I might as well say who the name is. It's Charlie. All right, Charlie. I'm not Charlie. It's just Charlie, dude. Listen, me and him, we bonded in 6th grade. I didn't really know anyone in my classes in 6th grade. We were in an after-school club together in 6th grade. You know, we bonded. We connected. We don't talk much. We've never hung out of school or anything like that. But amidst recent, you know, not even recent things, like things I've been told over the summer leading up to junior year. It's just like, hey, you know, he has admitted that he would, like, have sex with a dead person, which is, in translation to that, necrophilia. Right? Necrophilia, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Like, really? Dude, that's just, and then I hear that he has a list of people he wants to fuck, dude, like, dude, really, man? Like, I know in a way I'm being hypocritical about judging him off of this shit, but at the same time, this shit is pretty fucking weird. Like, it's not like it's not weird. Like, it's weird. It's weird. I'm pretty sure in most people's eyes, fucking a dead person and having a list of people you want to fuck is weird. Listen, if you have weird thoughts, keep them in your fucking head. Because guess what? When you keep weird thoughts in your head, like I do, the only person that can judge you is yourself. You're the only person who can checkmate yourself. You're the only person that can check yourself. Be like, hey, dude, this is really fucking weird. I don't know why we're thinking about this. How about we stop thinking about this? And how about we start thinking about some other random stuff that isn't this subject? You know, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. For me, it's just like a weird personal thing I have. I can forgive someone, but I cannot forget what that person has said or done. It's impossible for me to forgive people for what they have said or done to me in the past. It's just like, I can't forget it. I cannot forget it. Forget it. Which is like, even though, you know, like I've forgiven people, or just like in my head I'm like, dude, like it doesn't really matter anymore. Like you can forget about it, but it's like I can't. It's like we're cool and all, but it's like at the same time I can't forget about this specific thing that has happened between us. It's just like I can't forget it. It's not possible for me to forget that moment no matter how much time passes. Unless that moment becomes so irrelevant in my life and I can fill my empty space with something else, then by all means, only then will I most likely forget. But I'm telling you, I have a memory, I have such a specific memory in like 7th or 8th grade, where I have, I'm going out of the cafeteria, like the bell rings and stuff. Like it's the end of lunch. It's like, all right, I'm out of the lunchroom, bunch of people, and then out of nowhere, from fucking left field, RKOing me, like, and not literally, but but metaphorically. We have Maggie come up to me and ask me, like calls my name, and it's either that they called my name and I turned around, or they called my name and asked if they could ask a question. And then I remember that I turned around, I said what in a semi-deep tone, due to the fact that I probably had like that my throat was probably just stuffy or something. Like I hadn't coughed. I hadn't gone through puberty then. I went through puberty during the summer of 8th grade leading up to 9th grade. So like that's when I hit puberty. That is when I hit it. Meaning that this was not during that time. And then after I said what in that like sort of deepish kind of voice, she turned around, sort of did like a giggle hee hee type of thing, or something like that, and then just left. And I am still wondering to this day what she wanted from me. I'm not joking. I still have no. I still want to know. It's just like that thing to where I still want to know what that person. I still want to know what Maggie was trying to tell me or ask me. I still want to know. It's weird. It's weird. Like I still want to know what they were asking, what they were going to ask, man. I still want to know. It's weird. You know, I have for me also, my memories of me succeeding, I don't have many. I don't remember stuff when I succeed. When I fail, I have I can remember when I fail, but not when I succeed. It is you could call it sad in a way. You could call it, like depressing, that it's like, hey, I have done so many things in my life that are deemed as like successful and they're an achievement for me, and yet I don't remember them. And I remember all the times when I fail. When I fail, I remember. When I succeed, I don't remember. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad, Like, I just remember my downfalls. And never my never my rise. Like, always remembering my fall, never remembering my rise. No, it's sad. At the end of the day, it's kind of sad. Uh, I feel like I missed like something that happened like a week ago. Something that happened a week ago is that I was in my A push. Yeah, I'm an AP. I'm an AP United States History. Weird flex. I get it. Fucking ego Andy, dude. Anyways, in an A push group with Mackenzie, and we have Addison, or Addie, join our group because she was absent the day when we made the groups. And she asked if I actually spoke Polish, because I am Polish. She's known me for a good bit of time. She's known me since like 6th grade, I would say. Yeah, since like 6th grade she's known me. So there's 5 years of this lingering question of, can I actually speak the language that my parents come from? And the answer to that question was obviously yes, I can speak the language. speak the language. I went to 8 years of Polish school, which was basically a school that focused on learning how to read, learning how to write, and learning how to speak the language, and just rinse and repeat year after year after year after year, just learning more and more. It was basically Duolingo on like the slowest possible scale imaginable. Like, you are not, it's so slow, and the problem is that this was when I was super young. Like, as soon as I started kindergarten or first grade, dude, I was going here, man. So, like, I don't remember words and stuff like that. It's just general knowledge that's stuffed in my head. But something I do remember is that I have 8 years of acting experience, because every single year the school would host a play during Christmas, basically about the birth of Christ or like some other activity during Christmas. And I remember vividly of me and two other guys wearing wearing like little Santa hats, and then we went on a stage and then we danced with like a bunch of angels. The girls were angels and the boys were like elves or like little Santas basically. And then they got to dance with the angels. It was cute. It was cute. Like, I don't remember who I danced with. I just remember that I danced with somebody. That is that's all I remember, like, this is just like personal, just like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people don't know that I went to 8 years of Polish school, or that I speak Polish, or that I have technically 8 years of acting. That's just like stuff that, like, when you get more personal with people, that's what you learn about them. you know if there's anyone that wants to, like, connect with me for whatever random reason, the only ways you could really connect with me is if you focus in on my hobbies, which are very specific. You either have to talk to me about uh, sports rings, Yu-Gi-Oh. Uh, you know, you can talk to me about anime. You can talk to me about sports in general. I could probably give you like a good basis, like info dump. You could ask me about the card game that I'm making. You could ask me for stories about, Polish school and all that stuff. Maybe even more details about the plays that I've been in. Like music. Music's also a big thing you could connect to me with. But yeah, it's just like, yeah, thank you. Yeah, just making this to just for the sake of making it in a way. you know. Before I end this off, though, I do want to mention one specific person that has definitely had, impact on my life. I've already said that Glenn and Ariana have had an impact on my life in terms of, Glenn making all this music and this channel even like a thing. Ariana in terms of like improving my confidence. And this third person is just like, giving me my energetic, enthusiastic, creative side. And that would have to go to Chelsea, who I'm guessing most of you people don't know. She's a senior currently, and, she found. So, the backstory on her, it was freshman year.